Greetings. I am nothing, I am nobody, and this is my opinion. Okay. I'm putting together a mask. I'm not going to give you instructions on how to make a mask because I'm just following somebody else's instructions. I'm just going to link a bunch of videos on how to make different kinds of masks. All right. Here's my old mask. It's been disinfecting it with the UV light, but you can see it's all it's really run down. Already got this. It's a cloth mask made in China and so on, but I ordered parts for making my own mask. Then this wore out before the parts arrived, and asked my mom for a mask. This is what she gave me. She bought a bunch of these, so she gave me one. And now all the parts have arrived, so I'm going to make a mask. All right. But while I'm doing that, just going to link in the video description some instructions on how to make masks, different instructions. One that is a replica of the M95 masks. All right, so somebody just reverse engineered how the M95 masks are made, and is a close approximation. It might not be as good as an M95. It may be better. Who knows? All right. Point is, he's reverse engineered how they made their masks, and so he's come up with a close approximation on making your own. And so there's that. So you can make a close approximation to an M95. All right. Another is the vacuum cleaner bags. That's what I'm making. Is just using the vacuum cleaner bags. Plenty of those. Okay. And then there's you can just make a mask out of cloth. So like this. This is actually like cloth. But this is just cloth I wrapped around my head and so on. But the point is that you can make a better mask than that. All right, out of cotton, and and there's instructions for that. Now I want to make a point about the pocket. All right, let's put a little swatch in there, and that's like a filter material. All right, those instructions were posted back a few weeks ago. The whole lot has happened over the last 2 months, really. But when those instructions were posted, all right, what happened was M3, 3M, was a U.S. company, was not selling their masks to America. They were taking back orders for other countries, but would just refuse to sell them in America. What the fuck, And Trump found out about it and was confiscated masks. I don't know. It's just stole masks. All right, that they'd already that 3M had sold to other countries. All right, I don't know. It's a bit of fucked up situation, right? The 3M should not have fucking pulled that shit. Other countries pre-ordered. Why not allow American hospitals to pre-order? No, fuck America. Okay, but anyway, so I'm not sure. I don't think I appreciate Trump's reaction. Let alone what so you get the idea. But the point is, at this point, those masks weren't available. China was saying, hey, you can buy these, filter material. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're buying these little swatches. Now, why I'm calling them swatches is because they're small. They're like scrap material from what's left over of having made masks. All right. So these are not these are not a good enough as good as what you get if you actually put an N95 mask together. All right. Or such, but there was, and somebody else figured out how to make a mask using vacuum cleaner material, HEPA bags. So now we have a decent amount of filter material, no longer relying on little swatches. All right, but that was then. All right, and really if you're going to have like filter material, it really should cover the whole mask. But cotton does work as filter material itself, all right? It's just not great, all right? It's not made to be filter material. The whole, the holes in cotton are pretty significant, all right? So it's not great, but it'll work, okay? And the way that the instructions for putting the mask together. Sort of fold the cotton a little, so that it's more, multiple layers of cotton, and that does increase the protection. All right, so there's that. It's a good mask. All right? It's a good design. It's better than just wrapping this around your face and going, "Woo, I'm taking the risk." Whatever. All right, we all need to have masks. All right. But the better, the better the quality, the better, the better you get. All right. Now, if you are going to sell them, though, you probably should just, sell the cottons. All right, because you can put those through the laundry. All right. Whereas, like these, they're really, the HEPA filter bags are like disposable, right? They're one use, right? And maybe you can use infrared on them and recycle them, but eventually. Oh, by the way, this is not an N95 bag. This mask. This is a dust mask. All right, so it's about as good as that. Yeah. So anyway, this is just a dust mask, but it's something that my boss had. So at the beginning of all this, my boss gave me this. All right. And then, the boss ran out of dust masks eventually. So don't even have more of those. All right. But, there it is. So I'm putting this together. All right, I'll have this mask. I'm not, giving you the instructions. I'm linking them below. You go pick the mask you want to put together. But yeah, if you want to sell them, I would suggest selling the cotton simply because it's more marketable. People are willing to pay more for masks that can just wash and reuse than they are for one that's approaching N95 quality, that you can only use once or like a few times and then it wears out, So just my thoughts, all right? But go ahead and just make what you want. And if you want to sell it, all right? I noticed that a lot of people are selling masks on /Etsy, all right? On Etsy. /Etsy was a show that was done on before YouTube existed, okay, and then they shut down. This is and /Etsy was a tech show. Yeah, that was one of my favorite shows. And they shut down. Oh well. Yeah, this is it sucked. All right. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, point is, link in the video description on various mask designs. You can make your own. I'm using I had color thread that came with my sewing kit, so I'm like going to use that because, like, what else am I going to use that for? I mean, like, bleh. This is multicolor thread. Oh well. Anyway, point is, I'm making my own mask, and I recommend you start making masks. I'm not giving these out, by the way, and the reason is because I've developed a bit of a cough. So, yeah. Anyway, have a good day. Oh, and by the way, I developed the cough after I ordered these the parts, so I thought I was going to be able to give these out. Now I can't. Sucks to be me. I'll have masks for myself. It's good enough.